Hi Andrew, it's a little video for you just at the end of the installation, just to show you where we're at. All done and dusted. We'll put the sofa back in a moment, but there's your bay window. I'll just give you a little instruction on the way of using the shutters. So the bay window consists of the 3 frames. So you've got the side frames which contain the single panels. There's the left, there's the right, and then you have the 3 panels across the middle. So everything is in alignment with what is going on the windows themselves. So the panels on the side, if you want to access the window, you simply have to just put your hand in behind the fixed part of the shutter here. That's the stile, and then if you just pull, it opens. They're held on the little magnet plates top and magnet plates bottom. The slats, they operate on the downward axis and on the reverse axis, and when you close them down, something perhaps to bear in mind when you're upstairs in the bedroom actually, just for a little bit of further light exclusion, you can close them down like that, but sometimes if you just run your hand across the shutters, it firms them better into position. There's a margin for movement on the slats, so that's what it's designed for. You might find also that having them in an upward setting, same thing, you just push them down into place, and that gives you the light exclusion. So that's on the side panels. The other one across there is exactly the same in reverse. The 3 panels across the middle here, there's a bifolding panel and there is a single panel. Oops, and so that's kind of how it articulates. And if you want it to open, I think just a little bit of caution when you open the 2, just take the weight a little bit. It's obvious really, but if you wanted to access the windows for cleaning. And so I'll just close those back down. This one hinges to the right, as you can see. So I'll just close those back down single-handedly. The slats themselves, they operate fully as I mentioned before. So you can put them on a completely horizontal section for maximum light and viewpoint through. Equally, you can angle them down just for that privacy aspect, and also for light control, for example, when you're watching the TV. And then here we have the mid rail, which again is in alignment with what's going on the windows, and that gives us a division between the slats that are at the top and the ones that are at the bottom, so you can operate those independently of one another, and it just gives you a good look and practical function as well. So just pan back on that. There we go. This is Steve, the magician, who's done the beautiful installation. He's camera shy. All of the margins on the shutters, we've taken account of that. The windows themselves are out of level and upright, so they're all trimmed in, and just a tiny bead of sealant, which you probably can't even pick up actually. Not sure you can, but anyway, they're just nicely trimmed in and finished off to the wall areas. Minimal deal of gaps. So I'll just whiz upstairs and show you what we've done up there. My battery's running a bit low at this point, so I'll make it quite brief. The bathroom ones are right in there. These ones are the vinyl shutters, so it's a slightly different product. Slight anomalies between that and the hardwood ones, but it's obviously what you need in that wet area. They again have the same operation on the slats, albeit they don't close fully on the downward setting, so you need to be mindful of that. Don't force anything. They close fully on the upward setting, but they're just marginally out on the downward setting. It's to do with the design of the top rails and the bottom rails, technical stuff really, but also they have been sealed in, not with a decorator's cork, which is what we've used on the ones downstairs, but with a matte finish silicone. But you have the same option on light control design. Slats top and bottom, they all look identical from the outside, and actually they look identical from the inside as well, but they're fabricated from a waterproof substrate, so it's not going to give you any problems in proximity to the bath. And then across here, that is the bedroom one. Really it's the same as the front section of the bay. 3 panels, 2 panels to the left, 1 to the right, and exactly as I explained. If you wanted to open them fully backwards to access fully the windows, which you can do. I'm not going to do it one-handed, but you can do that. But one thing to be mindful of is just close the slats before you do it. Otherwise, the slats of the shutters would hit at that point there, if you get my meaning. So just close them down and you're not going to have any damages. Same at the top as well. And they'll close back fully then. That's something to be mindful of. When you open and close the slats, just be quite positive. Use your full hand, adjust them, run your hand across them just to close them down, as I explained before. And yeah, all well and good. Again, these have been trimmed in beautifully. There's no visible gaps between frames and wall, and yeah, all looking good. I'm sure you'll be very happy. Okay, thank you very much.